Greetings, stranger, and welcome to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. For the uninitiated, this is a roguelike, and not a graphical roguelike like Faster Than Light was. This is a back to the roots ASCII graphics roguelike, though graphics is perhaps a rather flattering way of putting it. But I have decided to play a few characters on this. It's a game I haven't played much of. I played the predecessor, Cataclysm, a game developed by a gentleman called Wales, or at least that is the alias he went by online. This has been picked up by the community. Wales, it ran its course. He was working on it for a while and it just stopped for whatever reason. And it had always been open source, so the community picked it up and carried on running with it. Dark Days Ahead is changed in a number of ways from the original, but there's still a lot of the original there. In a nutshell, Cataclysm, if you took every possible science fiction apocalypse scenario from zombies to killer robots to mutant viruses, giant bees, triffids, huge burrowing worms, everything, and mashed it into one huge apocalyptic scenario, that is Cataclysm. And we are going to be playing a survivor of said Cataclysm. An unfortunate survivor, one might say. But I'm not going to go too much into the ins and outs of what a roguelike is or what Cataclysm is. Those of you who've played it already know. Those of you who are familiar with roguelikes already know, and I imagine most of the people on my channel know what a roguelike is. But for the absolutely, fresh off the boat, do not know, just be aware that, yes, it's going to look like something ate your keyboard and vomited it onto your screen. But the confusion is fleeting. It will pass. Do not worry. Those of you who stick with it and use your mind's eye to see what the random array of characters are meant to be will have a very rewarding and funny experience. If, though, you really can't see past the ASCII graphics, just give this playlist a miss. So, new character. Yeah, we'll go for a custom character. Why not? And we'll start with a name, I think. Oh no, let's go over there. What are we going to call ourselves? Is there a way? Random name? Pick a random name. Okay, let's see what we get. Julian Martin, no. No. I can see this. We're just not going to have any luck, because all of these names are going to be sensible names, aren't they? We don't want sensible names. I don't know. Fine. Okay, you beat me, game. I'm just not creative as much as I thought I was. Fine. I'll come up with better names for another time. Or perhaps I'll name them after viewers, so that they too can relish and enjoy the experience of dying horribly to giant mutant zombies. Now, what kind of character are we going to make for ourselves? We've got 6 points, though there are ways of getting points from traits. You can take on negative traits, but let's go for some intelligence. I fancy myself a learned fellow. I fancy myself somewhat dexterous as well, though I'm not going to try and make a character that's like me, otherwise it'll be a very boring kind of, just sit in the house, play computer games kind of character, and it won't be nearly as entertaining to watch. Well, give us a bit of perception. Want to be able to see those traps. Yeah, that's okay. We'll move on. Now, this game has some fantastic traits. The original had loads. I think there are probably more in this remake, or rather continuation of it. We've got 2 points left, but I'm probably going to start with picking some negative traits to increase the amount of points we've got. And nearsighted, that'll give us 2 points. Without our glasses, our seeing radius will be severely reduced. But we will start with glasses, and we'll probably be able to find some around, scavenge them off some corpses, as long as the corpses don't try to eat us first. Can I take them both? Wow. Well, I suppose that just terrible eyesight, you know. I would have thought they would have cancelled each other out. Heavy sleeper. Well, you can easily take this as a free point as long as you go to sleep in safe places where you're not going to be attacked. Asthmatic, no, definitely not. Let's see, Insomniac, hard time falling asleep. That can be bad because you get penalties for if you're tired. Meat intolerance, I think not. Damn it, I like a good steak. Forgetful, no, that's probably quite bad as well. Lightweight. Alcohol and drugs go straight to your head. You suffer the negative effects for these for longer. That is, well, I mean, drugs and things like that would be pretty bad if they were negatively affecting things. I suppose alcohol is bad because I'll be falling all over the place. No, I'll think we'll pass it up. Same for addictive personality. I'm just going to make a character that I hope is going to survive for a while. For this first one, then we'll start making silly ones. And for that reason, we're definitely not having schizophrenic. A schizophrenic in the zombie apocalypse / Triffid apocalypse / mutant cyborg. Yeah, it wouldn't end well. Hoarder, savant, mood swings. Your morale will shift up and down at random. No, because your mood is kind of important. Wool allergy. Yeah, we can probably safely have a wool allergy. We just won't put anything on made of wool. Truth teller. When you try to tell a lie, you blush, stammer, and get all shifty-eyed. Yes, we'll go for that. The shifty-eyed thing, I like it. The comic effect, ugly. You're not much to look at. NPCs who care about such things will... No, we're not taking ugly. My vanity would never forgive me. Though... well, it's I don't know. I mean, it's the apocalypse. How can people really afford to be picky? And what's to say this isn't... Okay, yeah, we're ugly, but maybe it's kind of like a cool ugly, like lava burns ugly. Or, I don't know, some terrible knife scar across our face that just tells the world that we're a badass. And yeah, we're going to go with that. It's going to be the sort of ugly that we wear as a badge of pride. Now... we've got 9 points, and there are lots of things to take. Quite a few of them, or well, at least some of them I don't recognize. There we are. That's one that I want. Animal empathy. Peaceful animals will not run away from you, and even aggressive animals are less likely to attack. Now, you can use this to sneak up on peaceful animals and stab them in the back of the neck with a knife. Easy food. So we're going to take that. Terrifying. There's something about you that creatures find frightening, and they are more likely to try and flee. Well, that would kind of go against what I want from that, so no. Drunken Master, the martial art technique of, I can't even pronounce that, or Drunken Fist, comes naturally to you. While under the influence of alcohol, your melee skill will rise considerably, especially unarmed combat. That is interesting. Disease resistant, well, that would kind of be useful in the zombie apocalypse. It would be a point, though. Self-aware. In the original game, you could see your HP, and you could take a negative effect of HP ignorant, so you just have a general indication of how healthy parts of your body were. Whereas now that's the default, and it costs you points in order to be able to see the exact numbers, but we're not going to worry about that. Inconspicuous, while sleeping or staying still, it is less likely that monsters will wander close to you. That could be useful. Light step, you make less noise while walking. Android. At some point in the past, you've had a bionic upgrade installed in your body. You start the game with power system and one random bionic enhancement. Wow. We could rebuild me into something better. We have the technology. But no. Well, tempted, but no. Robust genetics. Now, there are mutations in this game. Some of them are hilarious. Most of them are bad. And this would just mean that you'd tend towards the good kinds of mutations, like, I don't know, spidey senses, or being able to shoot webs out of... Well, no, he can't shoot webs. He had canisters, and that film was stupid. But, you know, that sort of thing. Robust genetics. I'm tempted, because you can sort of force yourself to mutate in the game. You can find things like mutagens, but... Oh, martial arts. Hang on, wait, cannibalism? For your whole life, you've been forbidden from indulging in your peculiar tastes. Now the will's ended, and you'll be damned if anyone is going to tell you you can't eat people. My lord, yes. I'm not saying that I've ever felt the urge to eat someone, but I'm sure if the world had ended, my moral compass would adjust to include that new and nutritious food source. Fleet-footed. Now, we could take that, but it's expensive, and it's expensive for a reason. But I think... I don't know. I would like these points for skills, but it's really, really good. Because obviously, zombies. Being able to run faster than zombies, yes. I mean, you know, that's why I haven't taken asthmatic. Cardio. And this would just be the natural... Yes, okay, fine. I've talked myself into spending those 3 points. Damn it. This is new, I think. Lab technician. It was your first day in the lab when the Cataclysm hit. You were evacuated with all of the civilians, but at least you kept your lab gear. That could be very useful. You can find incredibly good things in labs. Usually require a lab ID or something to get in. But... I don't know. I think we'll go with unemployed for now. And I'll spend these last 2 points on stuff. Wow. I don't know if there are any more skills than there were last time, but it could just be that the menu system's changed. It's been a while since I played the original, but I'm going to go for dodge and... See, this is the thing. Whichever one I choose... Now, we could go for melee, so our hand-to-hand combat skill, both with or without a weapon, is okay. Or we could go for unarmed combat. See, we could kind of choose to specialize in a certain type of combat, but then we might never find the right weapon. But cutting weapons you can usually find, like, you know, kitchen knives or something. Your skill at combat with weapons that cut or slice your enemies. At first, this will simply slightly increase your accuracy and damage. Later on, it will help you bypass armor and thick hides. Bashing weapons. This includes everything from rocks to baseball bats, and even the butt of rifles. This increases damage, and at high levels will improve your chance to hit. This one eventually use throws and crushing blows to quickly dispatch enemies. Ooh. See, I'm almost tempted to go back and jiggle my points around to try and get martial artist. That kind of sounds cool. But no, we're going to go with cutting weapons. I usually go for that. So, this is my default character. I'm not sure how viable it is in this new game. I haven't played Dark Days Ahead much. I've played 1 or 2 games just to reacquaint myself with the controls. Reacquaint myself. Maybe I should go back and pick schizophrenic. But I haven't really explored Dark Days Ahead at all, so I'm really not sure how this particular setup is going to work. But I'm ready now. Let us go. Yes. Here we are. This is an evac shelter. I'm comfortable. I'm normal. Oh, how wrong you are. And if I... Well, for those of you who aren't used to ASCII graphics, this is what ASCII graphics is. Just characters. They represent stuff. You will get used to being able to see what they represent. Like, when I'm looking at this, I'm seeing benches, counters, computers. The little 6 means a computer. And you do get used to that, but yeah, it can take a little bit of fiddling around to really start to get your head around it. But I assure you, it's worth the effort. Now, let's check out our map. What have we got around? I think O's are craters. Yes, they are. So there's craters over there, possibly from bombs, maybe from alien spacecraft. I don't know. B, a military bunker. We're on the edge of a town by the looks of it. Parking lot, a sewage treatment. I would not go there. Houses, yeah. It looks like this is the town down here. A library. Ooh. We want to be there. Get some books to skill up. But first, let's check out our character. We are currently wielding our fists. We've got a pocket knife, a matchbook. Let's check out this pocket knife. So, everything in this game can be used to fight with. Just most things are better than others. Like a pocket knife will be better at stabbing people with than a scarf, for example. So the pocket knife does no bashing damage, does 10 cutting damage, and has a to hit bonus of -4, which I'm assuming is bad. Not great for combat, but better than nothing. Yeah, and I'm alright with knives, so we'll wield that. I've got a matchbook, jeans, t-shirt, sneakers, and eyeglasses. Wow, it's like they modelled it on me. Okay, though right now I'm wearing a jumper because I live in Scotland and it is freezing cold. Let's have a look. If we check this out, we can see our stats. Gives us a little bit more information. Encumbrance and warmth. Warmth, I think, is new. Encumbrance was always there. Our torso is slightly encumbered. It hasn't really... Oh, no. No, it isn't. Our feet, -1. Running cost, -5 movement points. It's probably our sneakers. And I guess the stuff on the side, the green numbers, the 10, 20, and 10s and 0s and all that is our warmth. We probably want to get some warmer stuff. Because if this is like a nuclear winter kind of scenario, it's going to get cold. Our base movement cost, current speed, all our skills down the side. Traits. Oh, ugly. My vanity. It hates me. It hates me already. Now, I believe we can do some crafting as well. Now, there is a fairly cool crafting system in this game. Wow, you can make a sawn-off shotgun. Wow, that's pretty cool. These are all based on skill and the equipment you've got. Right now, it's all grayed out. It means I haven't got stuff that I need. Like, for example, to make a cooked TV dinner, I'd need a hot plate or an integrated tool set, which I believe is like a bionic enhancement, or a nearby fire, and a frozen dinner. That would be the component. The tools never get used up. The components do. I can make clean water. Oh, by boiling the water. That's cool. Tea. Oh, my lord, we need to find some tea leaves. And a top hat. And a monocle, of course. But mostly tea. Everything else is optional, but the tea is definitely not. Electronics. Light strip. Oh. And armor. These lists will probably populate more as I get higher skills, because right now I'm really not skilled in anything, so this is basically just stuff I happen to know how to make. Socks. Fingerless gloves. Okay. So we've got a pocket knife, we just need a leather glove, and then we can make a fingerlet. Why we would do that, I'm not sure. Possibly to increase dexterity or something. So, we need a bone needle, that's awesome. A pouch. We'd need 6 rags, some string. Yeah, 6 rags and some string, or 6 rags and some... Oh, 1 string of 3 foot in length. Ah, I see. Damn it, I thought I'd set this to metric. Wow. Just loads of different things. Ooh, torches, candles, spikes. There's a lot of stuff you can do. And you can, like, really set up your house as well, or wherever you're going to make your base by digging pits and things. It's pretty in-depth. Oh, what's that? That's a deer. Now, if I click on this, I don't see any items lying around, but I can move my vision and just check stuff out. So, this is a deer over there. It's uninjured. A large buck, fast-moving and strong. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't think I'm going to tangle with that deer, but it shouldn't really mind me. I am, after all. Ooh. What's over here? No, I don't see any items lying around, apparently. And yet I do. So why isn't it telling me what these things are? There is a human corpse there. There are other items as well. Okay. This is a human corpse. What? Have we already found some scientists? Maybe they were people trying to get to the shelter. Oh, the poor sods. They were so close. Right, okay. Army helm. Ooh, these are soldiers. Combat knife. Oh, yes, I definitely want that. Holster. Plastic. Wow, this is amazing. Just outside the door. Right, we want almost all of this. But one of the things we want is a backpack or something. I'll quickly go over something that's very different in this game from most others. Is if you have a look at my inventory, I've got a weight. That's normal, 12 units out of 170. That's my current and maximum. Items is the complete maximum of items you could have on your body is at 75, but volume is something important. Right now, I've got 0 of 2. I guess my matchbook is kind of nowhere, and I'm wielding my pocket knife, but maybe my jeans have pockets or something, and they are accounting for the 2 volume that I can have. Small items, that's it. I can stuff them in my pockets. If I got a trench coat, they'd have big pockets. I could put some more items or a pouch or whatever. But ultimately, you need something to put the things in. It's not like a lot of RPGs where you've just got this, I don't know, nth dimensional space that's just kind of hanging around. Maybe, I don't know, you've got some sort of enchanted boot, or I don't know, you just sling things over your back and just sits there hovering out of sight. But you've just got this huge inventory. You might be walking back to town with like 18 swords, 4 shields, and a cloak or something. It's like, well, where on earth did you have all that stuff? And how were you fighting whilst you had it? Was it just a bundle in your arms? Did you have some sort of pygmy running behind you with this huge load on his back? No. In this game, it's a bit more harsh about that sort of thing. You need someone to put it. You can carry things in your arms, but then they're in your arms, and you've only got so many hands to juggle things around. So finding a backpack, absolutely imperative, or an equivalent. Right, what's here? Let's have a look. We've got a heat pack, an army helmet, a plastic jerry can, safety glasses. Ooh. Right, the combat knife we absolutely want, but I'm going to see if we can find a backpack or something first. But we can put on the army helmet. Let's check that out. Now again, I could just wield this and smack people across the head with it. It does 10 damage. And actually has a lower to hit bonus, negative modifier than my pocket knife, which is kind of funny. Weak block. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it blocks things. Covers the head. It has 2 encumberment. Bashing protection 12, cut protection 28, no environmental protection, and 25 warmth. But yes, we will take this. Yes, put it on. Because I haven't got enough hands, it's automatically, well, do you want to wear it? Because that's all you're going to be able to do. So there we are. G, our army helmet. There we are. A heavy helmet that provides excellent protection from all sorts of damage. Excellent. And if we were to check out our character, then we would see that our head has some encumberment. Head encumbrance has no effect. It simply limits how much you can put on. Oh, well, that's not too bad then. Excellent. What we got here? Many items again. MRE vegetable, fingerless gloves, army pants, army helmet. Ooh, more items as well. Heat pack. Let's put on the fingerless gloves. Bash -3. We would actually heal people if we hit them. I don't think that's how it works, but it's kind of funny. But yes, we'll take those. And we will also... I would like to have the army pants as well. Let's put these on. A pair of leather gloves with no fingers allowing greater manual dexterity. Excellent. Oh, is there a backpack here? No, that's rock. Combat knife. There's got to be something. Problem is, it doesn't quite tell me if there are huge piles of things. I just realized I could be eating all of these corpses. I'm going to a special part of hell. Ooh, binoculars. No, we're going to take the army pants, though. Volume of 6. Yes, I'd like to put them on. We put on the army pants. Excellent. So now we're wearing jeans and army pants. That may not be too comfortable. A tough pair of pants lined with pockets, favoured by the military. This is a piece of clothing, fits you perfectly. Well, isn't that lucky? 40 warmth, though. That's cool. Right. Our legs are probably fairly encumbered now because we're wearing 2 types of leg gear. Running costs 6 extra movement points. Swimming costs 100 extra movement points. Holy crap. And our dodge skill has got a -1 on it. No, we don't want that. So we are going to strip. Don't worry. The jeans, I'm going to do some sort of shenanigans to get them off without stripping down completely. You do not need to avert your eyes. Yeah, just take them off. And then drop them, please. Drop. Now let's check out our encumbrance. Right, our legs are no longer encumbered, but it has pockets. So now we've got a volume of 14. That's fantastic. Was there anything else here I wanted? B. Let's take these. I'm not sure if we can use them or not. I imagine we can. A tool useful for seeing long distances. Simply carrying this item in your inventory will double the distance that is mapped around you during your travels. Wow. That's fantastic. And I cannot eat it. It is grayed out. I could try, but I don't think it would work. So let's have a look. Is this further out? Or maybe it's just mapping. Or maybe... I don't know. We'll see. But we've got it on us now. We'll have a play with that later. Let's have a look. Right, what was here? There's an MRE vegetables. I think there's some sort of can or something like that. We definitely want the bandages. We could take the cigarettes. They kind of give you a bit of morale boost, but no, I would rather not. I'm not a smoker. Maybe I could trade them with someone, though. We'll just grab all of these interesting things for now. Right. We are 8 out of 14. Now, Check these. USP 9mm. A popular 9mm pistol widely used amongst law enforcement. Extensively tested for durability. That's kind of cool to have a gun already, but they make noise. And noise, yeah. In a zombie apocalypse, not so good. Meal ready to eat. A military ration. Ah, right, okay. Though not very tasty. No, indeed. Bandages, spare magazine. We'll keep those on us. But I really want to find where that knife is. Ah, right, okay. It's up here. Let us take this knife. We do not need the plastic jerry can. Safety glasses, perhaps. Combat knife, absolutely. Water. Canteen as well. Oh, we're over. Damn. How big is that? Wow, that's huge. When it goes red, it usually means you can have it in your hands. Like, you could hold the canteen in one of your hands, and thus it doesn't really matter how big it is. I guess it must just be a very large object. We'd need some, like, sort of backpack. It won't fit in our pockets. But that'll have to do for now. Though there were more items that I didn't check. A holster. Gee, okay. Oh, no. Well, let's have a look. Can we wear the holster? I imagine we can. T. Provides a bit of extra storage without encumbering you at all. Oh, well then I can see no reason not to wear it. No. Q. A pair of plastic glasses used in workshops, sports, chemistry labs, and many other places provides a great protection from damage. Can we wear this with our helmet? Yes, awesome. Oh, wait, our eyes are encumbered. Perception -2 while checking for traps or firing range weapons. Perception -1 when throwing items. Ugh. Okay, yeah, we won't have that then. We'll drop the safety glasses. Don't really need them. Spare magazine, bandages. We've now got a volume of 17 we can hold. It's kind of useful. We want to wield our combat knife though. Let's have a look. Designed for combat and deadly in the right hands. Can be used to butcher corpses. Fantastic. What about human corpses? We will have to find out in a moment. I mean, we can't turn our nose up. This is the apocalypse. I think that's pretty much everything else we need. What's this heat pack anyway? Heat pack used to treat sports injuries and heat food. Oh. Wow. Heat food. Then I need to grab as many of these as I can. Yes. Now, can we carry the canteen? We can. If we... I don't know. No. We need some room. Now, there is a human corpse here? Yes. I'm sorry, but... think of it like this. Your death has allowed me to... Oh, I've destroyed the meat. How can I butcher something so badly I destroy the meat? How is that even possible? Aha! Butchered the corpse. Human flesh. I'm so tired just to... yeah, I'm going to take this along. I'm not going to eat it yet, but yeah, I'm not going to throw this away. Now then, there's squirrels and rabbits and all kinds of crazy things all around us. There's some strawberries here. Are they good strawberries? I shall eat some and find out. Where are we? Let's eat the strawberries. There we are, we're full. Wow, they must have been enormous strawberries. Now, we want to get to this town before I end this recording. It has been a bit of a slow one because I've been setting up the character and reacquainting myself with the game. Usually it won't take quite so long. And I just tried to stab the rabbit by the looks of it. I am sorry. I didn't mean to. I just wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Wow, what's over here? Loads of strawberries and rocks. Seriously, what is this? Is this a crash or something? Metal wreckage. Something exploded. What? Chunk of steel, spring. Ooh, CBM, ethanol burner. Now, CBM is a bionic enhancement, and an ethanol burner would be a power source. So, if I can remember, if I could install that, and I wouldn't be able to install it unless I was just ridiculously lucky at this point, because you need to like understand electronics and stuff. But I would have an internal ethanol burner, so I could drink alcohol and burn it, I'm guessing. Whoa. Okay, power converter. Stories. Gas mask. Oh, that would be kind of useful. But no, we're going to leave this. We'll come back here. I think I can make notes. Let's see. Add a note. X text for customs. What? I don't know. Let's see. CBM. That's good enough. We'll come back here if we ever learn how to do crazy things like turn ourselves into bionic men. But I'm going to quickly try and get to this town before I wrap things up. So let's just run. Currently I'm in safe mode, so if I come across a zombie, it'll stop letting me move. But here we are. There's a little house with a little fence around it. Some shrubs. Young trees. Ooh. I might smash those and try and make myself a pike or something. Let's see, can we get inside? Yes, we can. Someone didn't... What? Someone didn't lock the door. But they put bookcases in front of it? Damn it. Right. We are in a house. Hurrah! And thus begins the life of Aavak in Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. So, in the next episode, we're going to poke around this house, find out what's here, possibly go outside, smash the young trees, make some sort of stabbing implement, and then go find some zombies to kill, or be killed by. Fun times. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, though. A bit of a departure from my usual thing, I know, but yeah, I kind of felt the roguelike urge, and there may be more other roguelikes in the near future. But for now, that's it for this episode. And again, I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. But until then, do take care.